I'm Dr. Cynthia Smith. I am a chiropractor, acupuncturist, certified hypnotherapist, intuitive, clairvoyant reader and healer, and purveyor of these meditation series. I'm here to try to help heal my little corner of the world. And today's meditation is going to be about just being really present and connecting with Source. And as we go through this meditation, once I'm in meditation space, I might add up a couple of other things. And if you're wondering if I'm floating in space today, I'm not. I'm sitting on a therapy ball. So if you hear that weird grinding sound, that's my therapy ball on my mat for my office chair. So, disclaimer, if you cannot sit on a therapy ball and close your eyes and meditate, don't do it. Sit in a comfy chair that has a back so that if you go unconscious, you are safe. Unconscious is just you're going into a deep resource state, and it's fine. Sometimes it looks like a nap, but if you start by using your tools, it's a great way to just go on autopilot, and I encourage that. So, to the degree you can, be in the center of your head, close your eyes, get here. Take a deep breath, ground, focus. Say hello to your body, say hello to your vessel. Hey vessel, thanks for showing up for me. Thanks for allowing me to have this journey. So my truth is that we're all created from Source. We're all connected to the God of our heart, whatever that looks like for each and every one of us. And my last meditation we brought in cosmic energy, which is one of the simplest ways that I've learned to connect with the God of your heart and give yourself an awesome turbocharged healing at the same time. So close your eyes, be in the center of your head. Center of your head is your sixth chakra. If you have company, other people or other energies, if you don't know what that looks like, first of all, go to kindergarten space. You as a spirit knows all of this information. It's always stored up on the psychic iCloud. It's always there for you. Sometimes I say you may lose sight of God, but God never loses sight of you. So be in the center of your head and choose a color for the center of your head. Choose a color that feels good. And you might need to scroll through a few to find something. My bubble is routinely pink or some flavor of iridescent pink. And the center of my head, interesting, is oftentimes kind of a burgundy color, sort of like red wine, Cabernet, or Malbec, or Merlot. And so whatever color makes sense for you, be a point of light in the center of your head and allow the center of your head to be a color that feels good. And being in the center of your head, looking around at the color that you've chosen, and see if you see any color other than that color. If you've chosen burgundy, and if you see blue or green or flecks of other colors that aren't burgundy or whatever color, invite those colors out. You can either blast them out, you can just point to them and let them, dissipate like pixie dust. Or you can just intend that your color is so strong that anything that's not that color must leave, must vanish. And so look around the center of your head, and any colors allow them to represent other energies, energies that aren't yours. And invite them out. So that in the center of your head, in your knowingness, in your psychic space, it's just you. It's just you and your information and your neutrality. And so in the center of your head, in your bubble, and look around your bubble for that same sensibilities. See if there's any energy in your bubble that's not you. And either send it down your grounding cord or push it out. Or allow it to evaporate. So choose a color for your bubble today. And take your time. Your go-to color might need a little buff and polish today. It might need a complete overhaul. If you're always yellow, try green. Try red or purple or a mix. Play around with it. Is it light? Is it dark? Is it transparent, translucent? Is it sparkly? Whatever color makes you feel good, makes your bubble feel good, makes your body feel good. And halfway through this meditation, you might elect to switch it up, and that's fine too. These tools are free and easy and edited for your pleasure. Choose your adventure. And then if you already have a grounding cord, change that too. Get a fresh one. And put today's date on it, whatever date you are watching this video or listening to this video. All of these are purposed so that you can do them with your eyes closed. So take a few moments and just process being grounded, being in your bubble, being in the center of your head. And watch your grounding cord go all the way down to the center of the earth. And allow the center of the earth to look like something tangible, something firm enough that you can ground your grounding cord into. I like grass or a yard or a meadow. I like grounding my grounding cord into dirt, into something that I can, get my hands in, metaphorically speaking. And I really feel like it grounds and holds it in place, and it makes me feel safe and secure. So be in the center of your head, grounded in your bubble. Whatever color feels good for right now. And from the center of your head, look down to the center of the earth where you've grounded into. And remember that the center of the earth is neutral. It's neutral energy. That's why we ground to it. So we can ground through any of the aberrant energies, any of the good energies that are on the planet or circulating the planet. We get to go straight through to a place of neutrality, a place of endless possibilities. So what I'd like you to do is imagine that you can grab up some of that energy from the center of the earth, some of that neutral energy. And if you want, you can give it a color. We recommend anything but pure white or pure black. Those two colors tend to invite unconsciousness. And the whole point of doing these meditations with me is to increase your consciousness. So go team. So grab up some energy. And if you just want to play with neutral energy, perfect. Somebody's obviously wanting to get in on the action. So be in the center of your head, grounded in your bubble, as I turn the ringers off. And grab some energy. And pull that energy back up. You can pull it up through your grounding cord, or you can pull it up adjacent to your grounding cord. You can give it a color. And as you watch it from the center of your head, don't go down there, stay up here, and pull that energy into your feet chakras. Your feet chakras are energy centers in your feet, just like we have hand chakras in our hands. And allow that energy to come up into the soles of your feet. And just for play, swirl it around. Swirl it around. Give your feet a healing. Feet are important for our next steps, for moving forward in life, for moving forward with grace and ease. We need our feet. If you don't happen to have them or have an ailment, you can still run energy through that area. And bring that energy up to your ankles, your lower legs, your knees. Now I like to swirl the energy around my joints. So once I get to my ankles, once I get to my knees, I like to pause the motion for a moment and just really saturate my joints, my connectors. And then allow that energy to travel up your thighs to your hips. And go ahead and let it swirl in your hip sockets, your hip joints. And then when it comes up to the low back, it is meeting with your first chakra. So yes, absolutely let it spin in your first chakra and let it heal whatever is up to be healed. And in this present time, with what's going on the planet, everything has had an opportunity for what we call a first chakra light up. If you're afraid for your physical health, if you're afraid for your finances, if you're afraid for the physical health or well-being of your business or your friends or your family, whether it's a minor accident or something global, it's a first chakra light up, because the first chakra is in charge and regulates the energy for our most primitive needs. Keeping the body alive, keeping the vessel alive. And in the modern world, that equates to finances. How do we pay rent? How do we buy groceries? How do we get around? How do we get a job? So first chakra, first chakra, first chakra. And I have a visitor.